All right. Whew. Well, we got 3 orders. Let's see what they are. I can't remember. Let's put chat box up so I know if you're here or you're not. This is from somebody. All right. Okay, let's see. What do we got? We got big bags. So we got. Oh, this is nice. An H2O Express 3-inch ultimate jointed sunfish, pumpkin seed sunfish. Nice. Oh, that'll do good. That'll do good. All right, let's see what these are. This is, oh, I know who this is from. This guy makes his own soft baits. And he's actually a really good auction. And he makes sure that you have a jig to go with his baits. So Apex Tackle is the name of his business. So we got a beautiful shad chartreuse orange 1-inch. Really, really nice. Very nice, actually. I really like his stuff. I got another one. Got 2 packages of that. And curly tail grub, 1-inch. Really nice little curly tail. Red with, it's called Clear Red Flake. Oh, this is a nice little curly tail. So, nice little curly tail. And he puts on, there's some glow jigs that go with that, and a Mr. Crappie laser sharp. We got basically it's chartreuse jig, crappie jig with a couple crappie tails to go with it. It's going to be a mess. All this is going to be is a mess. He was selling way too cheap. Ooh, black curly tails. Black curly tails. What else we got? Ooh, a couple Strike King Premier jigs. Swim jigs. 1 swim jig. This looks more like a... we got black and blue. And we got green pumpkin. Really nice. Bought way too much. I'm going to give this away, I think. Ooh, nice. This is a large swim jig. Actually, 2 large swim jigs. Oh yeah, look at this. This one's got the hook on it. Look at that baby. There's another one. And yet another one. So, really nifty. I have to add those to my auction, I think. Flip them. Okay, so this one is a bunch of rooster tails. That's what this one is. He did sort of a lot. These cost me like $1 each. I mean, actual rooster tails. So there's rooster tails and voila, and Monte. So rooster tails do really, really well. Can't go wrong with the rooster tail, right? All right. Oh, these are swimmers, rage swimmers. So we got a blue with it's just a real pretty blue and a white. These are rage swimmers. So one looks like 5 inch. The other one's 3.85 and 3/4 inch. That's what we got there. Probably got this for $1 or something. I don't know. Oh no, this is a Swank. I love Swank 66s. This one's for me. Because I'm a big Swank fan. Really good baits. Wish I could find the blanks for them. I'd be painting those babies all day long. These are storm swimmers. One's smoking, well, they're both smoking shad, so 2 of these packages. Zoom Storms. Not usually a big Zoom fan, but and one more thing here. This is a Guggen Contender. It's a slow sink 7-inch, 1 3/4 ounce. That's what that one is. Wow. That's actually a big box, isn't it? Big box. A lot of bags. Yeah, I like him. Discount baits. This one's Discount Baits. Oh no, that. Oh, that was. Oh. Huh. All right. All right. This guy makes his own baits too. We got a live. It goes by. I think he makes his own baits. Yeah, there it is. We'll get to it. So these are Lucky Strike white frogs, black frogs, and now let's get to his baits. We'll get to his baits. So this is his stuff. It's called DB Customs, hand poured baits. So DB Customs, and these are what is it? Okeechobee craws. Really nice creature bait. And we got Okeechobee craw in definitely more like a Ned. This is a 3.6-inch action worm, but I could use this as a Ned pretty easily. It always gives you hooks too to go with it. So and we got some nice hooks to go with it. Here's a DB bait. Looks like a wrap on this pencil bait. He doesn't paint them, he just wraps them. Nothing wrong with that. And another worm, 3.6-inch electric blue, he calls that. Great for trout. Those are good trout. And we have electric blue also in a Stinger 4-inch and a punch bug and ecto craw. So we got these. He must have did a blue batch. So those are them. Of course, he's got jigs, and I think these are handmade jigs. They look like they're handmade jigs. It's got a flipping jig, a couple flipping jigs, 2 pumpkins, 1 white. More hooks. Another DB bait. This is a deep diving bait. Probably go about 12 feet. blueback shad. More blue, electric blue ecto craws. We got another package of those. More hooks. You always make sure you're set up on hooks. And yeah, I think a guy named Bo does all his jigs. So we got more wraps on top waters. Another wrap here. And another wrap. Love walking baits. So, and another deep diver. And another wrap on a pencil bait. So let's look at some of these. We have Stinger 4-inch radioactive, a grub, and a worm, all radioactive. That's what we got. Oh my gosh. Somebody stop me. Punch bug. Oh, this is a really, really good one. Radioactive. A nice ribbon tail. Mud bug. And a black and blue ribbon tail. And of course, this guy loves blue. He has probably no idea that bass don't see blue. Oh, he's giving me some nice rings for the wacky rigs. So we've got a Senko blue, electric blue, and looks like green pumpkin, green gold. So we got those Senkos. Golden shad fluke, 5-inch fluke. And we got more hooks. And make sure he's actually hooked up for hooks. And we've got this rattle trap. All right, we'll worry about that in a sec. Nice little blue back. Gold with red on the back, rattler. Lipless. Black and blue. And these cost me, I think, 15 bucks for this one. You get 13. These are all hand-tied jigs. These are normally $4.50 each by Bose. Fantastic deal. Really is a really good deal. That's a really good deal. All right, one more. I know it. What do I do with my knife? It's hiding underneath all this. All right, that's not fishing at all. That's something else. Took forever to get here, though. That is an awful lot. Hey, Richard. There's a ton of stuff, man. Whew. Oh my gosh. There's a ton of stuff. I am well. I hope you are well too, my friend. I really do. There's a ton of stuff, man. Wow. I don't know what to do with it all, to be honest. I'm going to sell this on my auction. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to separate them by types, not by color. And I'm going to punch holes in the baggies so I can hang it up on the peg wall. There's a bunch. Go creature baits, sort of worms and flukes. Man, it's a bunch of stuff, man. he must have sold them cheap because I don't usually buy this much plastics. I like the fact that he molds all these, though. I really do. And the jigs are hand tied. I like that a lot. I mean, they're beautiful. That's a pretty. It's funny. Bass will see that as silver. That's what Bass will see it as. But we got some Neds here. Whew. I mean, not Neds, Senkos. Whew. My goodness. There's a Ned. And more creatures. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bags of creature baits. Worms, 5 bags. And flukes and Neds, 4 bags. That's a lot. And I am jigged up. Oh my gosh, I got more than enough jigs here. Way more than enough jigs. And we're set up on hooks. Wow. Whew, my goodness, guys. Wet nuts. That's the problem about an auction, right? They sort of get you. You just start buying stuff. So, I gotta sell some stuff. Lickety split. We're gonna resell some of this stuff because I really don't need all these jigs. And they are hand tied. These are usually $4.50 each. So if I do dollar starts on them or $2 starts on them, maybe we'll get something. Or do 2 for $4 starts. That actually is a better idea. And then we've got some hard baits here. They're all wraps. I assume I'm gonna have to check out the discount baits. DB is the name of his business, and I have to check it out to see how, because these are wraps, they're not painted. This one's painted. This one's actually painted. And then this one's a wrap. That's a wrap. Very, very, very pretty. Pretty, everything's so pretty. And what do I got here? Now, these contenders, let me see how much that is. Contender. Guggen Squad Contender. $20. It's a $20 bait. Slow sink. We'll put that in my auction. It's a good looking bait. what do they call it? Gizzard shad. So that one's a $20 bait. So we'll start that one at $10 on my auction. And Lucky Strike Frantic Frog. We gotta sort of get an idea of what these things cost. Lucky Strike Frantic Frog. Shopping. Wow. Dirt cheap, man. Not worth selling. Not worth a 15 pack. Or 5 pack. It's a 5 pack. Yep. They're on clearance for $1. I overspent on that. Alright, overspent on that. Zoom Swimming Super Flukes. These are probably like $2-3 each. Those Frantic Frogs are on clearance. Zoom Swimming Super Fluke. $5.50 a pack, so not bad. And Rage Swimmers. These are actually pretty decent. I need swimmers, so we won't be selling those. I need swimmers. These things, this is weird. Renoski. Super Shad. Renoski Lure Company. Renoski Lure Company. Renoski Super Shad. Huh, $4. It's $4 for that. And looks like another Renoski, but this one comes with the God, it's looks like an ounce, jig on it. And another one with the jig. And I like finesse stuff, so finesse stuff stays with me. We'll sell these. The Strike King swim jig. $4, $5. $5, okay, that'll be good. Always keep the good stuff for me. And Rooster Tails. Rooster Tails run about $5 or $6. One Rooster Tail, $5. Yeah, that's what they run. It's $5. So we will definitely get rid of the Rooster Tails on my auction. So we'll get rid of those. Not sure about it. I'm gonna have to keep some of those. And what's a Monty Swinger? Looks good. One off. I'm gonna keep that one. And Mr. Crappie Strike King. 1/8. That's a good one. I happen to like these. I like the Apex Tackle little guys. Those are mine. And that's mine. This is mine. And I like glow stuff, so great for crappie fishing. And then this one. I like this one. This one's nice. This one. Hey, Patty. Hey, Eddie. I got a lot. I got a lot. I got too much. I got too much. So, I gotta sell it. Alright. Oh, let's pull this one out. This is actually a really nice little swim bait. It says it's a pumpkin seed sunfish, but it's not. Kinda is. There's no blue in it. I mean, our pumpkin seeds are so much prettier than this. But that's a nice little swim bait. The glide bait. So that's for me. I like it. Now, you know, the contender, this one right here, I don't know what I paid for it. Wish I did. They don't put like a packing slip. I put packing slips in mine. So this container, it's a $25 lure. So we're definitely going to sell that. And these strange printed baits, we'll sell them as a pack. You know, all of them. And can't sell these are only $1. You know, discontinued on Tackle Express. So I mean, Tackle Warehouse or whatever it's called. And then these, so can't sell that. They're too cheap. Now these topwater baits. I love topwater baits. Yeah, we'll sell these. I have a lot of topwater. It's got a good knock to them. I've had this blank before, so we'll sell those off. Not much for a deep dive. We'll sell those off. I do like lipless, but I have plenty of lipless. We'll sell those off. My stack. Oh, we got to sell these jigs too. I mean, I got. Oh, look at this whole box of jigs. Oh my gosh, these are all hand tied. That's the nice thing about these jigs. They're all hand tied by Bose. B-O-S. Bose. And they look really good. It's got an umbrella skirt on that. And it's got a lot of different, you know, weights in here, different styles. Some are swim, some are flipping, some are punches. So, really, that's a great kit. This is a great kit for anybody. I think I got it for like 15 for all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, for less than $1 each. That's what I got this for. I might just make a buy it now on something like this. You know, do this with a variety of soft plastics on this. So, you know, maybe an Okeechobee, a blue. Phantom green looks really good. Oh, I definitely want to keep that for me. Yeah, kind of do that. And make that a buy it now. Right like that. 15 jigs. And one, this puts 5 in each one. 2, 3, 4, 15 jigs, 20 trailers. On a buy it now for $30. $30 for 15 is only $2 each. That's a pretty good deal. That's a great deal, in fact. Yeah. I'm going to take a picture of those. we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Those got some. I have to look up some of these prices on this. Trapper tackle. Never heard of them. They probably dirt cheap. Trap tackle hooks. All right. Yeah, they're funky looking hooks. Yeah, they're $1 each. That's why he kind of threw them in. They're $1 each for each of these, so not worth reselling. Those go there. I wanted those. I like swimmers. And I like that. I like that. I like that. These are mine. And those are mine. Yeah. We'll put that in that set. Yeah. So this will be a buy it now set. These are Bose jigs, normally $4.50 each. 15. What is that for? It's $40, right? And then 40 half the 750 is $47.50 plus the box. We'll say $50 just for this set. And then these, you'll pay about $4 each of these. So 50 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 4 is 20, so it's a $70 setup. $70, and we'll do a buy it now on it for 40. Yeah, do a buy it now for 40 on that, and we'll see what happens. It's a really nice set. I mean, to be honest, that's a great setup. I have to take some pictures of it, but wow, $70 for 40. I think I will make a little bit of money there. And then all these, my gosh. Wow, look at all that. Those are all be for sale on my auction too. So the nice thing is it's all still handmade. It's just not handmade by me, except for the Guggen nut. We'll put that as a starting bid at 15 for that contender. I think that'll be fair. And then I got my stuff. Look at this. I had to buy this. This is a 12-aught hook. That's a hook. That's my hand. That's a hook. And it's sick. That goes on a bait I bought. I don't like selling baits that you can't fish, so this hook is going on that with that bait. And so when I sell that bait on my auction, we'll do a starting bid on that for $10, and with the hook, maybe $12, because this is a $5 hook. Just the hook is $5. And then I've got another swim bait over there. So that is a $25 bait. It's a line through. So that'll, we'll get that one. $15 start, $12 start. Probably do the Guggen at $15 start, because it's a $25 bait. People know Guggen. And then we'll start making packages of these other ones, and do that. So, all right. So these are mine. Those hooks are useless to sell. That's why he threw it in. Smart dude. And Dave's Custom or discount Look at this. Discount baits, DB Customs. Hand poured since 2018. I'm going to start hand pouring some baits. So that's going to be fun to do, I think. Or not. Maybe I'll just make a mess in my basement. I don't know. I like this bait. It looks a little cheap though, but it's stamped. It'll be interesting to fish with it and see what happens with it. I don't know. Like I said, I like small baits a lot. So we're going to, maybe I'll sell it, I don't know. Let's see how much that thing runs in retail. Let's see how much that runs in retail. Alright. H2O Express 3-inch. H2O Express jointed sunfish. 12 bucks. It's a $12 bait. $13 bait. Yeah, $13 bait. It's not bad. So, yeah, I'll run it up the flagpole and see what happens. And there's one on eBay for 10 bucks on this, so maybe we'll run it up the flagpole to see what happens. If nobody buys it, I'll fish it. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. Swank is the best 6 cents bait they got. It really is. And I love these colors. I mean, look at that. I think it's just going to be killer. That is a great, great color, the orange and yellow. It's called Chartreuse Orange. And it's got a little paddle tail on it, 1 inch. Man, that's going to be killer out on the lake tomorrow. It's going to be really, really good out on the lake. So we're going to take some pictures of all of this, and we're going to put it on my auction for this week. My auction is on Thursday at 2 o'clock. Hey, Connery. You got a lot of baits, man. So I'm going to be selling these hand-tied, this whole box, 15 hand-tied jigs, 15 of them, with 1, 2, 3, 25 trailers, all hand poured. So 15, 25, thinking 40 bucks, 45 bucks. And that is a great deal. 45 bucks for an entire tackle set of jigs, and all handmade. So really nice. Connery went fishing with me recently. So, oh my gosh. I love these. This is going to be killer tomorrow. I'm going to Lake of the Woods tomorrow, Connery, just FYI. At least that's the plan, unless Kathy gets called for jury duty, and then it's not. So I'll be at Lake of the Woods tomorrow on my super duper boat. But these are all hand poured. There's 20 of these. That's a good one. Good little curly tail. Black works good too. I mean, never knock black, ever. It may be a simple color. It's technically not a color, but it'll work. And oh my goodness, so they're there. Those are all good. And then I got those swimmers. So I got some Guggen Saucy swimmers, 3.8, and I've got 5 3/4 inch. Bam! These are good baits. Again, it's so funny. blue is so popular for people to buy, yet bass can't see it. It looks completely different to them. I really love those. We're going to try selling this one on the auction. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't, no big deal. But look at this, Connery. I have too many boxes with my anti-jigs. Yeah, you probably do. Oh, nice. Look at that, a 12-aught weighted hook. This is a 12-aught weighted hook. Now, the reason I bought it, I've never bought a hook that big in my life, is because I bought this. You know, it doesn't come with a hook. This is this one. It's an 8-inch bent wedge, and it recommends this hook. This is huge. Huge. Bam. I mean, this $10 for these two hooks. And I'll give one of these hooks with this, and then auction this thing off for, you know, we'll start this at $15 with the hook. I think the fish, the bait itself, I think you can find it as cheap as $15. But with the hook, it's another $5. So we'll see. It's real pretty. I mean, I love the purple shad. That is real nice. So, you know, we'll see how that works out on the auction. So, and I think that's a great kit of hand-tied jigs and trailers for $45 on that one. I think it's a really good deal for that. And so we'll do that for $45 on a buy it now. So, and then I have, I mean, I don't know if you even saw these latest ones. They're still curing. Look at that. Look at that. And you see the scales, this phantom scales on it. But then you see those, that lightning off of it, the veining off of the, it just turned out so cool. Look at that. That's such a good looking bait. Man, it just came out so good. I hate to say that because I did it, but I did it. It's so nice. So we're going to do, yeah, I think people need to get some more buy it now stuff. And so, see swim baits on tap. I know it. Actually, they're $5. Yeah, they're $5. I got 2 of them up there. Yep, there's 2 of them for $5. These guys. Those are $5. Yeah, you can get them on clearance. So, yep, those are them. This one, oh my God. This is a huge bait. This is a 10-inch. This one's a 10-inch. It's a you know, a line through, and we're going to sell that this week. That is big. That is a big beast. So, yeah, no, I mean, what this one does, this one looks good. Yeah, it runs about $27. So we're going to sell this one on my auction, and we'll start bidding on this at 15. I think whoever gets it for 15 to 20 bucks, they'll love it. Really nice. Oh, you were looking at this one the other day. It's beautiful bait. Beautiful bait. 6-ounce bait, but it's a nice line through. You know, they put a pathway right through there, and then they give you a nice hook. So, never open, brand new. So, yeah, it says lures with an attitude, but I like it because it's jointed. You know, they do make some smaller ones that aren't jointed, and they really work off the paddle tail This one's actually got two really nice joints on it. So this thing's going to swim really well in the water. It'll probably catch some fantastic German browns at Lake of the Woods. This one will probably do really well. Especially they start stocking, I think, next week. And so this thing would just be a magnet at Lake of the Woods, I think. So really nice. And you know, those things, those river to seas, those only worth $5 right now. Those things you sell next year after Tackle Warehouse sells out. But they got a plenty right now. I looked. But this is, I mean, these are all hand poured. Wait till you see the two molds I got. And the two molds I got, you know, in time I'll start pouring baits. You know, so probably another month or so after I sell a lot of stuff. Oh, I've got better hooks. I can put a Gamakatsu one on here. Is it down here? My Gamakatsus, maybe. Up on my wall now. I think I have them down here. Somewhere on my desk. My desk is messed up because I'm busy. It might have fallen. I don't know. It's in a box. I don't know where it went. They disappeared. My Gamakatsus disappeared for the moment. Man. Maybe put them up there. I don't know. Oh well. That's not a good hook? I don't know. It's the one they give you. It looks like a 1/0. Doesn't look bigger than a 1/0. So that's a 1/0, I think. It looks like a 1/0. All right, so this is a great kit. Maybe I'll do it 50. You know, think about it. 15 jigs. They're usually $4.50 by Bose, which is who makes these each. $4.50 is 4 times 15 is 40. It's $47.50 plus the box. $50 just for that. So if I, you know, that along with, you know, 25 trailers on it, you know, basically the trailer's free is what this is. So $50, kind of nice round number too. Nice round number. I don't know. I'm thinking about that. What do you think, Connery? I mean, you tie jigs. There's 15 hand-tied jigs in a box. You think with trailers, $50? What do you think? Think somebody will buy it? They're all different jigs, different colors. Really nice, actually. I really don't need a whole lot of jigs because I don't use jigs that much. These all have weed guards to them. All cut too. One odd. What do you think of the price of this? The jig, the box of jigs. Man, this got to feel like an ounce. This one feels like a full ounce. Look at that head on that baby. It's huge. 0.8 of an ounce. That's 0.8 ounces. Yeah, it wasn't too far off. That is a big old head on that baby. So that'll pull right. This will pull right through the bottom. So yeah, $50 for all of these in the box and the trailers. I think that's a good deal still for somebody. And man, some of these. What is this? Oh wow, this one's got a rattle to it. So It's got a rattle to it. Very cool. Half ounce. But there's a rattle attached to this one. And that's really cool. I don't think I own one of those. There's another. God, that's huge. 0.6 ounces. It looks bigger than that. The head is really nice. It's also black with blue flecks on that. He's got, wow, look at this. Got a nice eye in that. Green pumpkin jig. Half ounce. There's a good skipping jig right here. Almost a half ounce. This is actually really a nice box. A very nice box. Anybody who gets this is going to love it. I mean, 50 bucks for all of it in the trailers. Wow. Any others with rattles? No. Just the one with the rattle. Yeah, it's a swimming jig right there. Half ounce. Some real pretty jigs in here. He does good work. All right. I have to take a picture of that and put that on my bite now. There are some flipping jigs, some swim jigs. Yeah, definitely. There's some punching jigs in here. I mean, there's a lot of different, no swing arm jigs that I can see. This is a flipping jig, I think. I don't know how to, flip. Is that a flipping jig? Looks like one. Real pretty though. That was a beautiful skirt he put on there. Half ounce. I might have to buy it. Well, I think it's a great deal. Really nice deal on these. I like the one with the rattle, man. That's neat. It's a neat one with the rattle. There's some, I mean, you almost have almost all the sizes and techniques in here. It's a good variety box. And then add those trailers on it. These Okeechobee ones are really nice. They're actually blue on one side, black on the other. And these creatures are really good. These stingers, those Okeechobees. And then I love this color here, the radioactive stingers. That's a great looking stinger. And then of course you have to have a clearer one. So I put these flukes in here. Maybe you could put a fluke on one of those as a trailer. So it's a real pretty fluke, golden shad. So you want to match your trailer with your color scheme. So, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do now. Swim jigs have small heads. Yeah, there's a few of those in there. Ooh, wait. Here, little guy. A little guy. There's a few of those. But what about, flipping jig? I think there's longer heads that are flipping jigs. I'm not a jig guy. I just don't know jigs. Hard bait guy. I'm a hard bait guy. Man. So, take pictures. Take pictures of all that. And do that. And then I got to take pictures of all these. Fortunately, I have a light box. Here we go. We got a light box. And boy, the big ones aren't going to fit in the light box. I could just grab screen grabs off of these. The Guggen, this is the Guggen Contender. So We'll have this starting bid at 15. It's a $25 bait. And it's a name people know. So I don't know. Yeah. Ah. I'll do this away from you guys. You guys can't see what I'm doing here. But I'm just putting it in my light box. This thing, look at this thing. Yeah, that's a skin on that. Sometimes, people, instead of painting, they'll just put skins on it. And, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. This one's painted. This one was painted. But this one was painted too. This deep dive. So we'll probably sell this as sort of a package. So talking about the different types of jigs. Do that. Definitely. Teach people about the different types of jigs, including myself. That's important if you're jigging. So, nice pencils. These are nice little spooks. I love topwater, you know that. But this guy, he likes putting skins. He likes skins. Sexified shad. Did I do this gold one already? Yeah, I did. Look at these. This is a big paddle tail. Maybe I won't sell these. I'll just keep them around. But it's a big giant paddle tail. And same company, I would assume. They give you this big old, looks like a 1 ounce hook jig for it. Man, it looks too big even for that, but whew. That looks like the right one for this. Well, no, that thing's huge. I mean, look at this hook. No idea how big this thing is. But look at that thing. Look at that. And that looks like a full ounce, at least. Feels heavier than an ounce. Let's measure it. .1 ounces. That's what that is. That's over an ounce for that. And that is the jig for this thing. And it's a stamped rubber one. Come on. I know it. I know. Look at this. So this is this. So this comes with this. This just looks too big. But I guess not. It barely fits. Look at that. Barely. It doesn't even have a cavity on the back. That's just too big for this one. This one would work good for this. I'm not going to sell these. Let's see. That is a big old giant jig. Never heard of this company, but you know, I looked them up. They're around. Come on. Kind of stuck in the bag. So this one, this is this swim bait. So now that, you know, they don't put a cut, you know, on the top. Yeah. But this one looks like the right size for this. Yeah, it is. This is too big a jig for that bait. This one's a bigger bait, so this one actually fits this one much better than that one does. That one, this one would work better for that. And this one, gosh, I mean, that's just, I mean, they package it like, you know, that's a sealed package. And it's just, man. I mean, look at this. This is what they want you to put it on. I just don't see. Well, I guess maybe that's a maybe. That's a maybe on that, you know? But I think it fits better on this one. Much better. Much better on this one. You give the tail a lot more splash, where this one goes way deep on it, and you really, well, you just still got a little bit of tail on that, but no body movement. So, but look at this thing. I mean, look at those. That's what they give you, man. I think I bought them for the jigs, not for those. Because I got some big, you know, rubber ones up there. Buddy of mine made, so dang, this thing, or bummer, or weird, or I'm sorry, Connery. I know it's a euphemism. All right, so we got those. Wow, yeah, looks like a rockfish. Yeah, it does. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it'll catch a bass. There's no doubt. This is like a perch. No orange on it, but definitely a perch design. And yeah, maybe a rockfish. Maybe a mackerel almost. Almost looks like a mackerel. All right, that is just crazy. So we got a bunch of rooster tails too. About a lot of rooster tails. He put them all in a lot. Nobody was bidding on it. And so I got a bunch of rooster tails. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. All of them are different. They're all different. And you know, rooster tails run $6 each. So 5 of these is a $30 package. Do it a buy it now for, I don't know, $12, $15. We'll go half off. $15 for all 5. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We'll do $15 for all 5 of these. And yep, all 5 for 15. That's a pretty good deal. $3 each. I think I paid about $1.50 each for them. And I've got some jigs here, more jigs by Strike King. The Pro Model jig, 1/2 ounce, and then a 1/4 ounce swinging jig. Swinging jig. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Swinging jigs are nice. Swinging swim jig. So probably those. Not a bad lot actually. You know, I think for everything, to be honest, I'm not sure what I paid. I can't remember. I don't put a receipt in here. I think I accidentally put it on panorama. I'm like, that was going to work. All right. That's crazy. I mean, $10, 2 hooks. That is crazy. That is just a beast of a hook. 12/0 3/4 ounce. 12/0 for a bass. It's kind of a risk when you buy stuff like this because you really don't know if you can resell it. So, I bought them to resell most of this stuff because I own a lot of stuff. You know that. So, I own a lot of stuff. No reason for me to buy this unless I want to make more money off of it. So, we're going to. God, I can't believe these things. Look at that. Just, I got the biggest hooks I've ever owned in front of me right now. I've never owned hooks this big in my life. And we're fishing the trash fish. They resemble a tui chub. Well, I've caught a lot of tuis. I don't know anything about a trash fish. So, oh my goodness. So we got this. I'm giving away my on my Thursday show. The buyers will be entered into a raffle for my Super Bowl bait. See, San Francisco and KC and the Super Bowl logo right there. So they'll be entered. Everybody who buys something from me will be entered into a buyer's giveaway, and so we're going to give away that, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that will spurn people to buy. I hope so. We'll see. Yeah, it's a very nice bait, and it's a great square bill, and a lot of rattles. If you use it, great. If not, it's just a nice little collectible. I only paid 6 of these. I sold them for $20 each. So that's the value of it, is $20. And then, I got to figure out what to do with all this that I want to keep for myself. And then these. Yeah, I mean, these are nice baits. So, I might just, I don't remember how much I paid for them. I wish I did. So I know how much to sell in order to. I remember this box of jigs, and you would have bought it too, Connery. This whole box of jigs I paid $15 for. The whole box. I can't believe I got it for 15. It was 17. It was 17. So 15 jigs for $17. I don't know. I mean, you can't do better than that. And I figured I could resell it. And then I looked up the guy, Bo. His custom, all those jigs run at least $450. I don't know if the rattle one probably costs a little more, probably $550 or $6. And so that box of jigs is 50 bucks all by themselves. Giving away some hand poured trailers, 25 trailers on it, is a pretty good deal. Um, 50 bucks is what I'm thinking about, but the five might be too much. You know how retail is, and so, well, I might. If it doesn't sell, I might. I'll just keep them. It was a really nice. It's a nice selection. I need to learn how to use. I need to learn how to fish with soft plastics. It's 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 my Achilles heel. Um, I'm terrible at soft plastics, and I see people. I mean, guys swear by soft plastics, you know, and wacky rigs, you know, drop shotting, Neds. It's just, yeah. Look at that. I mean, so you got these, you know, this 5 3/4 inch swimmer, right? That's the hook for it. That'll be a good. That's a hook for it right there. That'll pop right out in the slot. That's a good one. That's a good one. That'll work. That's really why I got those. It wasn't because those were real pretty, because I really wanted these jigs. I didn't have jigs this big. I know you can. We just got to go fishing more often. I returned you back to your parents in good shape. So they might let you go out and fish with me again. It's important to return what you borrow back in at least the same good shape that you got it. Yeah, well, I'm very good with hard baits, but I'm lousy with soft baits. I'm really bad with soft baits. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to do my redneck day with LT Outdoors. This is bottle caps and his panty and pig pounders. I think that's what I'm going to do. I want to challenge myself and catch a bunch of fish with his baits. So I did get a couple because I felt weird just buying 2 hooks from Discount Tackle. So I got these VMC willow blade number 8s that I'm going to put on a couple of my baits. I love adding a willow blade to the back of a hard bait. Gives it some more flash and also a joint to it, so it looks like a swimming bait. So I did get 2 of those. But you know, these aren't cheap either. They're $3 each. These are $3 each. So when they look at, you know, I might just put it on this bait. Although 8's a little small of a hook for this bait. This bait needs a 6, maybe a 4. But I'm sure I got a bait that I can put it on. I mean, those are new baits. I got a lot of other baits. I got a whole wall of fake baits. When is too much too much? I probably have about 600 baits. Yeah, conservatively. Oh my goodness. Is there such a thing as Fisherman's Anonymous? Is there such a thing? There probably should be. There should be a Fisherman's Anonymous. They're okay with you going with me again? Cool. Cool. So, what are you doing tomorrow, man? I got a spot on my boat. We'll go up to Lake of the Woods tomorrow. Water should be about 50 degrees, but I'm doing a redneck day, so we're gonna catch stuff with bottle caps. Oh, you're actually going someplace tomorrow. It is an addiction. it is so bad. Oh my goodness. I'm in need of help. Therapy. I'm in need of therapy. I really love these. I mean, look at that. Isn't that a really nice little soft bait? It's a little paddle tail. Oh, oh, they put one of them's got no paddle on it because they zip. But look at that. I mean, it's a great little bait. Put that on a small jig, bring it through. Everything will hit this. Crappie, perch, trout. This thing will be just a killer. I can fish with these. That, I'm going to have to bring these tomorrow. You know, the problem is you bring them all. Yes, I have too many chatterbaits. I went to the store and bought them. Yes, 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 yes. And I did. So I bought too many chatterbaits. And this is a nice little Mr. Crappie. You know, it's a nice little yellow chartreuse paddle tail on it. And 1/8 ounce. My BFS could cast that baby. And then I got these glow in the dark tungsten. What this says 14? Doesn't say how much it weighs. But these are little tiny glow in the darks. So put some UV light on it. Watch this. UV makes them really, it blasts them really good. And what a great crappie, you know, for early in the morning. Oop. I'll try to get out there about 5 a.m. Yeah, that'll work. Doesn't work. So, yeah, we'll get out there before sunup. You know, I like getting out there really, really, really early because you get some big old giant fish first thing in the morning, especially around the marina. And of course, you know, I actually bought this one for me. It's a Swank 66, and I love Swanks. They're my favorite 6-cent lure. Worth every penny, although always buy it on clearance. And it's worth more than a penny. So now figure out what to do with these two willow blade swivels hooks. Those number 8s. I got some 6s coming in, not with willow blades though. All right, so we took some pictures of those. Man, have you ever fished one of these contenders, slow sink 7-inch, 1 3/4 ounce? People buy these all the time on Whatnot, and I've been keeping an eye on it. So I think I can sell that for 15 bucks. So I can get this. I can get 15 for this, I think. And you know, this thing runs $15. This one, new, if I remember right, but I got to give a hook with it. And so those big old 12-aughts. So we haven't. Yeah, well, you know, it's big. It's a big swim bait. Let me take another look at this cost on this 13 Fishing Coalition bait. 13 Fishing Coalition Banff, it's called. Yeah, 14, 15 bucks. Yeah, I see them for $13, $14. Discount Tackle's got them for 14, and there's some Tackle Warehouse got them for 13. So that's what this one runs. But without a hook, and I just felt bad about if I sold it without a hook. So with a hook, I start the bid at 10 bucks on this with a hook. I think people will buy it for 10 bucks. If they don't, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. So be it. And then this beast, gosh, this is a beast. I don't even have a rod that can throw this. Who has a rod? You need an ocean rod to throw this thing, man. I mean, it's 7 ounces, right? It's just ridiculously heavy. Yeah, 6 and 2/3 ounces. I mean, none of my rods can throw this. If anything, if I did this one, I would troll it. I would just drop it off the side of the boat and troll it behind my boat. Um, I can't cast it. It's too heavy. It would break my rod. So it would, boy, trolling this at Lake of the Woods at night would get so. Oh, you have a rod that can do this? 2 of them. I need an extra heavy rod. Um, you troll this at night at Lake of the Woods. Can you imagine the brown that's going to hit this thing? If this doesn't sell, I won't regret it. So I'll put it as a starting bid at 15. But if nobody buys this, I'll be fine, because I love fishing Lake of the Woods at night, and I could troll all night with this thing and catch 30-inch fish with this. I would, if I bought it, I would put some gamakatsu on it. But that definitely looks like a 1/0. It looks like a short shank 1/0 though. So interesting. Why not go with a long shank? I don't know. I don't know. Nice thing about line throughs, the bait just slides out of the way, and the odds of landing your fish are much greater with a line through. So it's yeah, I'm not going to be disappointed if this doesn't sell. We're going to put it down for 15. It's a $25 bait. Somebody will probably buy it, but if they don't, I'll be fine. I will use this at Lake of the Woods, and I will catch a monster German brown. What your cause? When the trout fisherman asks what you use, because he sees you bringing in trout after trout. Well, I'm using a big old giant trout. This is what those German browns will hit. They hit these, man, and people don't realize it. So I do. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. I'll show you this. There. Let me see. Buying purchases. Dancing Bone Doctor. I know this is the strangest. Save image. Dang it. Sorry. Tackle Warehouse. Save image. That's a web file. Anyway, I purchased a mold, and it is called the Dancing Bone Doctor bait. It's a 4 1/4 inch mold, and it's called the Dancing Bone Doctor. This thing looks like something from Alien. All right. I've personally never seen one in a store. Kasumi makes it, and it is. Anyway, I'm going to mold these, and it just looks crazy, crazy. But I got a beautiful aluminum mold of it, and for it, and it's called the Dancing Bone Doctor. Look it up. It's just weird. So 2-pound bass, yeah, absolutely. It wouldn't surprise me if I ended up, trolling with that and catching me an 8-pound bass. We got double-digit bass in Lake of the Woods, So it wouldn't surprise me. But look up Dancing Bone Doctor. That soft plastic creature bait, I will start molding in another month or so. I think it'd be fun to mold something different, something I've never seen in the store, and and I need to get better. And I also got a 1-inch insect, really cool insect bait mold. So those two will be the ones I'm starting out with, and those are two that you just don't see in stores. So often people won't recognize it. It'll look different, and they'll buy it probably because it is different. But the Bone Doctor has so many appendages. It's just crazy cool. Like I said, it looks like something out of Alien. The Dancing Bone Doctor soft bait, creature bait. Oh, you will like it. You like it. Good. I do too. So as I sell more, I need to sell more. I just ordered $169 worth of um, swim baits to paint. So those will sell. Not a problem there. And so it'll probably be a month easy until I can afford to get some soft plastic, plastisol microwave set up for soft plastic station. So in the summer I'll be making these, and to be honest, it'll be so cool. I mean, it's April now, so May, June. So in June, I'll start making soft plastics. I bought those molds used, and I got the two molds for $80, and that was just a good deal. So I had to go. I did it, and two very unique molds. So I'm going to, it'll set me apart a little bit. Yeah, it would make. It would be. I mean, this is such a crazy looking soft plastic. I've never seen one in a store. And if we put it in the marina, at that store, people will buy it because one, it's locally made. Two, they've never seen it, and there's nothing in the store like it. And then the 1-inch insects. It's really it looks more like a spider. Uh, this looks like a cross between a spider and a mosquito. This insect. It's just crazy. 1 inch, little guy, just a little guy. I get stamp to try to get what I want from a bait. Which is like $10 per bait. Um, People aren't willing to spend that. But people spend $10 on garbage. It's so weird. I watch at auctions all the time, and some of them just buy crap, and it's just terrible. But and then another guy, he does custom baits, and he was having an auction yesterday. Nobody was buying his stuff, and he was only asking $8. And I was like, guys, I'm online chatting. Buy his stuff. You don't understand. This is hard to do, and it's got better hooks than you would if you bought a Strike King or something. I mean, we use good hooks. We spend a lot of money on hooks. All my hooks are at least $1 each, and so when you buy this, although I'm giving this away, but just the hooks are $2. I and then if you're, well, I've got it packaged. If you buy some of mine with glass eyes, those glass eyes are very, they're not expensive, but they're not cheap. So one of my long form videos doing really good. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, I'm monetized now. So, well, I'll probably make 50 cents this month. People like cheap stuff. And they like to see it start at $1. They want to see $1 starts. And the reason I got so much stuff in these packages, because he does $1 starts. People weren't buying this stuff. And so, I grabbed it. And I kind of feel a little guilty. But then again, I don't. Because, I mean, $17 for 15 hand-tied baits of variety? Oh, you'll be monetized this summer. Nice. So, Yeah, we're working on it. So we got more stuff to take pictures of and get this stuff listed on my auction. So check out the Whatnot auction on Thursday at 2. Thursday at 2 will be my Whatnot auction. And I'll only be on for 2 hours. So I might just do like a 10-second auction um, and uh, and just work through all my baits that way because 2 hours isn't that long. But I'll do some buy it nows, and hopefully people will do the buy it nows. If not, c'est la vie. All right, c'est la vie. French for so be it. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I need to do some posting on here and a little bit of work before this. And then I'm fishing tomorrow at Lake of the Woods. I do have a seat available, just FYI. If anybody wants to get out there early. If not, I'll just pick you up at the marina at whatever time you want. But I'll be out there early. I love fishing at night. I love it. Big fish. They hit so good at night. So, all right, guys, and I'll do a live stream too. I'll do a live stream. Although nighttime fishing is not really entertaining, but you can at least hear my giddiness, and that's important. Is to hear my giddiness. I mean, I get giddy when I catch a big one. We'll see you guys. Thanks for stopping by, Connery, and everybody else, Richard, Eddie, Patty. All of you guys, I really appreciate the support. Thanks, guys.